Okay, so as the rule said, let me read. Okay, so the game is basically the game is gonna be like this. For example, but let me have a bigger ink. And basically there will be like a so like alternatively take turn. For example, this, and oh no, this is already over. Then for example this. Yeah, so basically after you reach this point, then because it's gonna, this is like 1 2 3, so yeah, basically you want to take it out. The oldest one is gonna be reset, and then you can put it here again, and then everything will change. So oops, it's gonna be 1 2 3, something like that. And then this is oh, I don't really remember, but I think it's 1 2 3. So this one will be removed, and yeah, you can fill it to other place like this. Whoops. Yeah, it's gonna be 2 1. Okay. And so I'm thinking, because this is gonna be having a grid, so this is a grid, so I think we'll have a grid first as the key component. And each of this grid will have a tile actually. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a tile here, and it's a 3 times 3, so it's gonna be 1 times 9. And also there's gonna be a player. There's gonna be people who play, which is the player. There's gonna be a 2 player, I think, so it's gonna be player 1 and player 2. So yeah, I think we'll have this player also, player components later. And yeah, obviously the grid will have a tiles maybe, and it will also have the list of the players. Oops. So yeah, and also we have to track this thing. Okay, so this is gonna be the grid, the tiles, and the players. The player will have the order maybe, so it's gonna have an order, and this one will have a value maybe. Okay, it's gonna have a order and value, and I think the tile value, so we'll have a tile value. It's gonna be a first, second, and empty, maybe. And the player order will have well, for example, first and second. Okay, that's basically that. Oh, also because we wanna remove the oldest one, so I think in each style we can have like a half, for example. So maybe int and a half. And basically what it does, this health thing, is like every time every turn is done, we'll check each of the tile, and if it's not empty, like for example, we check this tile. If this is not empty, then we'll just reduce the health. And once it turns to 0, then we'll reset all of this. Something like that. Yeah, I think this is the very first design. After that, maybe I can think of other thing. But yeah, I think it'll be better if I start coding first after this. Let's start. Basically, first things is we want to make a class, a main class. And I think it's something like this. I think. Let's try first. So I already tried to download the debugger, like a compiler for Java in my VS Code. But anyway, let's see how it goes first. run with the debugging. Hello world. Okay, nice. So okay, so we can just make a new file, I think. Enum list, for example, maybe. Enums, how about that? And this one will have a public enum tile value. How about that? Hot tile values, tile file, and it will have a x o empty. How about that? Empty is not good. How about this? It's not working, I suppose. Then, okay, this. How about this? Not working. Yeah, empty. How about this? Let's put this one. Okay. Okay. And let's see. What? Oh, I can use it now. Let's just try tile file dot x, for example. Ooh. Okay, how about this? Let's just first, second, and empty. Okay. First. Then I think we can try this, like if x is equal to tile file dot first, then print x, for example. Okay, and then we're done again. Nice. Okay. The next one I want to do is I want to make a new file. Actually, it's gonna be called the tile. And we'll have a enumerate constructor. Let's see. So let's check first. First thing, I think it will have a tile file value, which is gonna be a value. This one will also put this tile file value, and it's gonna be a value equals to okay. And we can make this private first, okay? Private Okay, and then private we can have again integer value, half maybe, and this one also will have a half equals 0. Then we'll have a public tile, another one, tile file value with a half in half. Then value was gonna be value half. It's gonna be half. Then I also have a get value. Actually, it's gonna be a string. Get value, and we can use a switch actually. Value, gonna case style value dot style file, sorry, dot first. Fetch first, then return X. Second, return O. Then edit style file dot empty. Then we'll just return empty. Oh, a dot. Let me think. Or let's make a space first. And then default will be break. Let's check. Must be replaced with a unqualified. So it should be part something like this. Oh, it came like this. Okay, got it. Okay. And then default will just return empty maybe. Okay. I think it's all done. Next one is to reduce health. And basically what it does, it just health will be minus minus. And maybe something called oh, we'll just check it up if so we'll check again case value switch value. If it's the case of first or case of second, half minus minus. Otherwise, nothing. Then return. This one also will check is 0 HP. Then we'll just return health. Health equals to 0. Easy, simple. I think it's all done for the child. Let's see later, okay, whether there's something else. Nice. So the next one that I want to do is actually to make a grid. So I can have a grid.java. Oh, let me. Okay, grid.java. And we'll have again the same So public grid will have a private int. No, it's not an int, it should be a tile. 3 times 3, right? Which is the grid. Okay. And this one will have a new tile. 3 times 3. Or instead of that, actually we'll have a, how about this, let's change it to not a grid, but a, how do you rename? TicTacToe. How about that? And then we'll have we'll need a player actually. Okay, so before that we'll make a player here to Java. Also this one we can make a player file. The Java is the same as this one. Enum. And this one will have a first and second. Okay. So next one will have player file, order. Then we'll have a new constructor called player. Order is equals to player file. Player file. Order. Okay. And we'll also have a tile file. Tile file. Yeah, this one is this. Tile file is equals to tile file. Okay. Nice. Now okay. So the next one is the player can make a move. Public void make move will send all this tile grid. And also the coordinate. Let's keep it. And then we'll check now. If grid ij, so we'll return a boolean for this, whether the move is success or not. Not equal to tile file dot empty. Then we'll return false. So it is empty only. Empty cannot be resolved to a variable. Oh, tile dot value. Value actually. Oh, okay. We'll return a string, never mind. Okay. Return false. Then otherwise, reduce self, get value. Oh, we also need to reset actually. Void reset value. Change the value to also we'll need to change the value of the void, change value. And it's gonna be value equals style file. Okay. It's gonna be tile file. Okay. Nice. And return true. Okay. So that's a player. So now you can go to TicTacToe again. Private. We'll have a list now. A list of players. Players. We'll also have a private player in current player index. Okay, and we'll reset everything here. Players, so it'll be new player. Two. Or we can make a private reset grid. Void reset grid. Grid will be new tile 3. I want to change the value into 0 everything. Private void reset players. Okay, for three, right, plus for j equals to 0, j less than 3, j plus, so we can make a grid, open new, grid I, j, open new tile, and it should be an empty. Okay, reset player. Let me check the tile. Okay. Reset player. Then for this one is not that hard. I think players 0 is gonna be new. Oops. Player order and tile file. First, second. Here fall second. Second. Okay. Then current player index, set it to 0. Okay. This one, then just use reset grid and reset player. Yeah. Next one, the one thing we'll use is product void. It's called switch player. And basically it is current player index will be 1 minus current player index. And basically if it's 0 then it's gonna be 1, if it's 1 it's gonna be 0. Okay. Now let's check again. Change value. This player TicTacToe game. Okay, so this one will also make. We'll also have a public current player play. Okay, it's gonna return a boolean. Okay, so first we'll get the current player, which is gonna be players current player index. And then this one will have we'll get the input from the main, so int so we'll just have a current player dot play, what is it again, current player dot make move grid I j, simple as that, then return. Oh, return true. Then this ij we don't really have to check, so there's nothing to check actually. It's gonna be void then. Got it. Okay. So the next thing that we need is to print the grid for debug and also print grid for user. Void print grid. Okay, we'll just use debug command. Looks like this, it should be a big one, I think. Let me change that real quick. Switch players. Check 0 HP. Reduce self. Value. This is something that yeah, you have to practice, I think, to get all this correct. Yeah. Wait, just a minute though. Let me. So it was my bad. Let me change all of this. How about this? Is it all good? This one, right? Okay, I guess it's all good now. Go to debug, so for and I equals to 0. I is 3. then we can get system.out print print everything, right? So we have to check. Okay. Then lastly, we will nice. Okay. So I think now what we can do is we can check first. We have a TicTacToe, new TicTacToe. So first thing that we have to do is debug and see what happened. Will it all be empty? Run. Where's run? Run with the debugging. Oh, it's gonna be empty. So XO. This one, let's change with something else. Would be this. Okay, so it's gonna be this. Because at first it's gonna be 0. Okay. No, actually, you know what? So we'll have a size actually. How about this? We'll just make a size. Then maybe we'll just have a static private int, and it's gonna be the grid size. And instead of 3 now, we'll change everything to grid size. Is there anything else but 3? Yeah, this one. It's gonna be grid size. Yep. Run the debugging. Nice, it's still working. Now, instead of debug, I want to make a print grid. And this time, not only the state, but we also have to input the coordinates. Okay. It's gonna be annoying now, but what we can do is we can use for in I size plus. First thing, we'll have the system.out.print space. We have space. Then system.out.print and it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, so it's gonna be I something like this. Now we see. Okay, now we see. Okay, now we check. This time, instead of debug, we'll have the print grid. Oh, it's a bit. Oh yeah, obviously, because we want to. Oh, there's a skip there. Okay. So instead of doing that, how about this? Okay. Now let me check. What if it's something like this? Double space. This one is also double space. Nice. Easy. So I think we can just do something like this. Char A plus I plus this. Yep, now it's working. A, B, C. What if I change it to 4, for example? Yep. And just now we already make a scalable one, I suppose. So we can make it bigger. If it's correct. Okay. But anyway, we'll have to keep stay with this one. Oh, let me think first. So if it's a 4, okay, so it's gonna be grid size times 2 actually. Let me think just a minute. Okay, so it's gonna be grid size times 2, and we just set the health. Okay, and we'll have to current health and also original health. I think I'll have to change it like this. This one we don't need it anymore, I think. Current health will be health. Yep. And this one will be current health. At 0, it's gonna be current health. This one is gonna be current health equals to original health. And health, this one will also be okay. Nice. Nice. So the next one I want to do is to get an input. No, first thing first, I think we have to print the rule actually. So it's gonna be private void print rule. Basically, what we have to do is just we'll have greeting, so system.out println welcome to the advanced CLI TicTacToe. Then we don't after you did several moves, the last move you had will be removed. Then it will happen again. First person who makes a line horizontally, vertically, or diagonally will win. And it's that. And so we'll have to print roll. Then the next one I want to do just happened here. Okay. Next one I will do is to get an input. How do you get an input? So then we'll have to check do while, right? Let's make it while true. So we'll keep going. For now. And then we will have to check first. Get current player. Now return current player index +1. Okay, so do first we have to check current player. TicTacToe player. We'll have to TicTacToe print grid. This one we need to make it like this, I think. Okay. It's gonna be player. And we'll have to check the scanner.get line. So it's gonna be string user input scanner get next line. Is that thing? Next line actually. Oh, so I have to scanner new scanner. It's gonna be a scanner dot next line. Okay. System.in. And then it's gonna be a scanner.close. Oh, or we can just make it like this. Okay, how about this? We'll have to public int check one player, which will check. We'll have some procedure check winning player, and if, while TicTacToe but check winning for player not equal to 0. Okay. Now it's working. Oh, and we get a lot of space. I think this one will have to. Yep. Player one move, then number 1, 2, then it's done. Should be like this, I think. Scanner close. Here. 1, 2, for example. Okay. Okay. Now it's working. So then, we'll have to check the user input now. Okay, so now we'll have to check static boolean check static private boolean user input. Check user input. User input. And it's gonna be a string. So we'll have to define input. Okay. We'll have to define a return to well. What's happening? Okay, it's never used. If check user input. Then continue. Continue. Okay. Else, then if it's sorry, like this. So it will try to print again. So otherwise, we'll switch now. Or we can just, instead of that, we can return an array. How about that? Then we'll check now if user input not equal to null, then continue. Okay, so now we'll check private int okay. So now we'll have to check. So first thing first, we'll have to convert this inputs words maybe input trim, then dot input a trim, and also the split, and we'll need a regex for that. Is it like this? Now if So we check now if words of length are equal to 2, because it has to be A1, B2, something like that. Then return no. Now we check A1. So I think before that we have to check first. So return words the length not equal to 2 and or length is just not equal to 1 or words 1, or we can check them actually. How about this? If words 0 length not equal to 1 or words 1 length not equal to 1, then return no. Okay. Now we have to check again. So now we'll have to return that value. Return value, which is new int 2. Okay. Cannot cast from string to char. That's actually correct. The one it says. Oh, I didn't think about it. They're not parse int words 1. Okay, we can use a try actually. Exception type it's gonna be returned now. Or just exception maybe. Finally we check. If red 0 is less than 0 or red 0 we need to get a TicTacToe actually. And it's all done. I guess. What is wrong here? Why? Change method? Change type of user input to string. Oh, reset. Yeah. If inputs is no, then before this I think back to system.out. Wrong input. Let me just put it something like that. Then continue. Okay. Now we check again. A1 is the wrong input. Why? First. Okay. And it's a wrong input without a here. Oh, because it's a, I see. How about A1? Okay, it's working now. Then let's see A1, for example, wrong input. Or this wrong input also. This, okay, nice. I guess it's all working now. I mean, later we can specify though, like what kind of problem it has. But for now, we don't have to. Anyway, it's all done. Let's get back to this again. So basically, what it does is just print then get and check. Okay, get input and check it, of course. Put input and then put input and then for input, after that check winning, switch player. No, not check winning first, something. It doesn't matter though. Check winning and then switch player. Okay, so the next one that we have to do is to put the input. I think it's something called make move or something. Is there no such thing here? Oh, it's in the player to make move. Current player play. It's called current player play. Okay, so we have to return this. Yeah, Boolean. So now we'll make a move. Okay. TicTacToe. Current player play. What else again? It's gonna be I and J only. Input 0 and input. Okay. And not tile has already been filled. And then continue. Okay. It's inputs actually. Inputs. Okay, now we check again. So now we put input check says player, right? Okay, so I think we can just do this. So switch players. And I think it should be fine. A1 for example. Tile has already been filled. What does that mean? We have to check now. We have to check. Player to make move. Oh, big field change. And why is it this though? Okay, I got it. Let me change again. It's gonna be 1. Okay. So it be 2. Okay, and it's gonna be A3. Yep. And then for example A4 is gonna be a no, wrong input. A5 it no also. And then a C1. And we change again B2, and then for example A2. Yep, okay. So now the last thing I have to do is to check the one player and also to check the one player and also reduce the health for everyone. Okay. So there are a few things that we have to do. Let me think. So you have to check, right? So we can check we can check horizontally, diagonally, and also vertically. So we'll just do that. Let's check vertically. Or and I equals 0. Size plus vertical. Let me think. Yeah, for j equals 0. And then we have to check now. Let me think. What we make a set? Or never mind, you don't need a set. Char winning tile, for example. Go to this empty. Let me think. Get value. Oh, it's gonna return string, so it's gonna be string. Okay. So if print ij, we could check particular already. Never mind. I just do it like that. If print ij is equal to get value, or I think doing this many times is very annoying. ij.getValue if so if it's this empty, then we'll just continue because it means there is nothing. Okay. Then if winning tile equals to empty, then winning tile, and simple, winning tile is equals to tile value. Then else if winning tile is the same, then it's okay. But what if it's not equal? If it's not equal, we'll also have continue. Let's continue though. It should be break actually, because we don't define it. Then break. Okay. And we need to get out what it is winner decided. Maybe false. Oh, we have to give it true. Then we'll make it false later. Okay. Every time it breaks, false. That's what too. False and to break. Okay. Lastly, if This winner decided, then we'll return. Go check now, winning tile. Let me see. X is first. O then. If it's O, it's gonna be a second. And it's one. That's vertical. So we check for horizontal now. I think it's the same. We just change this J and I. Alright. Horizontally. And then we'll have to check diagonally. Okay, nice. Nice. This one, it's gonna be this. Yep. One. And this one is gonna be II. Then check this. Then diagonal 2 plus 1. This one we don't really have to do that anymore. Wait a minute. It's gonna be I. Yeah. -1 minus I. Yeah. This one is correct. Now let's see. Yep. Instead now aim for winner. And we'll just do it like this. And winner. Then we'll just put system out because it's already the end. Congratulations player winner. Yep, and it's done. I guess it's done for a normal one. Let's just do it like this. A2, and then it's gonna be C1, C1, yep. It's gonna be A3. Yep, and it's done. Oh, but maybe Maybe we'll have to print it again. I'd love to see actually. Okay. 1, 2, 2, 1, 3, and it's gone. Okay. Check again. If E1, 2, B1, B3, for example, and also C1. Yep, it's and wins. Classic checkers. 2, B1, B2, actually B3, and then C3. Lastly, our check is A3, A2, B2, B1, BC1. Yep, and this one. And last one, just the last one I'm gonna check is A1, 2, A2, A3, sorry. It's gonna be, for example, B1, C1. Okay, so we are done with the normal TicTacToe. Okay, so the next one that we want to do is to change the health for all the tile. If it's 0, convert it back. You don't have to call a lot actually, just look at this. If this one is still capital. Then reset value. Okay. Then for the grid, then we'll just have to like make a public, for example, for this health. And basically what it does is for I equals grid size, no, 0, it's the grid size for J, then this grid IJ will want to reduce health. Yep, I think it's all done like this. I will only reduce that if winner is not equal to 0. Then TicTacToe will reduce health. Okay, now we check again. 1, 2, 2, A3, and then C1, C3, example, no, C1. Oh, it's not being reset though. 6. Wait, let me check. What is B3? It's not reset. Yeah, we have to check this one now. How if we play more? Oh yeah, we have to take care of this one also. Oh, but it doesn't though. We won't encounter that. And health minus. Okay, now it's checking. It doesn't print. Because it's this. Okay, got it. Nice. We don't really need to print it anymore. This one actually. A1, A2, A2, A3, C1, B1. Okay, now it's empty now, right? Then we can check for example B3, and it's empty again. It's getting fun. Sample A1. Spray one move for A2. Why can I win myself? B2. Okay, how about this? A3. And lastly, it's gonna be C. C3. Congratulations, player 2. Okay. And I think we just finished the game. There are still some improvement to be honest. Okay, let's see how it. What if it's 4? B2 for example, A2, C3, 3, oh, A3, B4 for example. Okay, B1 for example, C2. Okay, and it's done. I think it's okay now. Okay, anyway, I think it's done. We just have to play a little bit more. Okay, let me just try. It's a bit hard to play. C1. And then C3 for example, D1. And okay, now it's done. So I think the next thing that we can do, but maybe it's next time. Okay, the next thing is that we can instead of storing it in, so right now in order to reduce self, it actually takes ON squared, but instead we can just make it's ON actually by storing all of the grid actually. So that's one thing that we can do. The next thing that we can do is we can make a setting. So before everything is done here, we can make a setting first in order to set the grid size for example, and also the player sign. And I think that will be the end of the projects. But yeah, I think that's gonna be for the next one. So I'm sorry again. So yeah, so the next thing I want to do for today is to do some improvements. So yesterday actually I've already listed some of the improvement that we can do. So yeah, first one is change the check winning from OOD to OND. I kind of forget, to be honest. Check winning. Is it this one? Check one player. But this one is wait, I don't think it's a check winning, but it's more like a, sorry, I think it's a change the reduce health, I think. Yeah. And then you can add setting for this attribute, so we'll have a more like a setting before we begin the game. And then player 1 mark, player 2 mark, they can set their mark by themselves. This one I think I should do it last. And then no need to print the grid when the input is wrong, so instead of having only one while loop, you can have two. And then tile, the get value should be tile file and not string. String should only be oh yeah, and just change a bit and change output from ON to ON. This one also. Basically doing this too. Yeah, this too I think will result in a way improve. Yeah, but I'll explain later why we need to do this improvement. Anyway, first thing first, I think is the most important one is change the reduce health from ON to ON square to ON. So this is the reduced health right now. Where is it again? Reduce health. Yeah, this one. So for this one, actually, there's something that I already learned before. It's called the DQ, actually. So we can use the DQ in order to store all of the information. So in per player index, instead of this, we can also play at DQ. And it's gonna be tile. I'm gonna store the tile. And it's gonna be a list actually. So we'll store it as a player moves. It's gonna be something like this. And it's gonna be 2. Is it correct like this? Or is it like this? So we can use it something like that. So we can use an array list instead. Something good to learn. Now we check what is wrong. Then why do I get a problem? Very important. Okay. Then we'll have something called reset player moves. Create as a players. Reset player moves, and it's gonna be player 1 move and it's gonna new array the queue, and then the queue tile layer 2 moves, and it's gonna be new array array DQ actually, and then we add it to our play moves. Layer 1 moves and player moves, add player 2 moves. Okay. Now we check again. Is it still starting? Yep. Okay. Oh, let me change the size first to 3. Okay, still working. Now, every time a player move, we have to store it actually. We have to store it there. So we need to check. Check user input, switch players, current player play. I have to check this. And we have to check also. I think it should be like this. Now we change it. If it's failed, we return false, but instead then it means true, and we already changed, then return true, of course. But before that, we need to get the player move, current player moves, which is gonna be in our new thing, player moves. Get current player index. Yep. Okay. So now we check if current player moves, but size is already more than. First things I think. Wait. Okay. Then we added first. I think current player moves. At last, and it's the current move. So we need to get a tile. Can we check? Can we get it? Yeah, sure. Good IJ. Now we check if it's more than the grid size. Right? Yeah, sure. Okay. Yep. So now it's already added there. Switch players, check one player, reduce health. So it's not a reduce health anymore, but we have to like pop it before it switch. So instead of this, we want to do it something like this. Right? The thing is like this. Okay, first thing first, let's check again. A2. Oh, tile has already been filled. Okay, something is wrong here. Let's check that. Something is wrong here. Oh, oops, my bad. Okay. Okay. So that one is the problem is there, but let's set this one. 383. Yeah, still working. So the next thing I want to do is to change the reduce health. This one. So before we switch, we get the current player index, right? So again, we get the tile, the queue tile, current player moves, and it's gonna be player moves dot get current player index. And so we check a current player moves dot size more than grid size, then we'll pop it. Moves dot remove first dot reset value, and I think it's done. Yes. Let's check again. A2, A3, for example, C1, B1. It's not popping. Let me check again. B2. Oh yeah, B2 is already. B3, sorry. And now it's popping, okay. Which is not good. Should we switch first? I think we should switch first. Let me think. Should we? I think we should switch first. Let's check again. A1, B2, A2, C3, A C1 for example, and A3. It's still not switching. B1. Well, let's think about this. So we switch and then we check if the current player. Okay, that should be this. I think it should be right now. A1, 2, A3, and then C1, B1, remove. Yeah, nice. Let's keep playing a bit more. B3, and then B2 again, for example. So now I have to get the win. So let's just say C3. So I want to get an A3. Again, so it's gonna be C1 for example. Okay, I think we should make it win now. It's gonna be C2. No, maybe let's do it. And then C2. Congratulations, player one. Yep. So what happened when we do this is that, we add more space complexity to the player move, so it's gonna be an extra O in here. But the thing is, when we reduce, when we change the reduce health, instead of having an O n squared, it's gonna be O1 O1. Yeah, everything is O1 now. So yeah, we change it, reduce it from O n squared of GC to O1 of SC. Okay, and I think instead of using a reduced self, we should just say checkboard. It's more, yeah, I think it's a better name, checkboard. Okay, so yeah, this one is done, and we can do that. Okay, that's done. Okay, first one is done. Second one, let's do the last. Third one, no need to print the grid when the input is wrong. So this one, print grid. Okay, so we can have a while loop, do while, do all of this. Okay, let's make something first, like a boolean flag, for example. Let me see. Okay, let me see. So let's make it while true first. And we'll break somewhere. So if input, then this, then else, if TicTacToe, so try to make the move. Else break. How about that? Else break. Yeah. Now check again. Check A1 sample, then A1 again. Check this, wrong input. Okay. 2. It's B2, then it's moving again. A2, C3, A3. No, yeah, A3 for example. Okay, so it's still working. Nice. Okay. So this is the loop for checking the input. This is the loop for the whole game. Okay. I guess it's done. We need to do some improvement. Let me check again. A2 for example. 1, 3, C1, and for example, C3 for example. 1. Okay, clear on both. Nice. Okay. Now the next one, this one is done. This one and this one is similar, so let's do it later. So this change output, I want to change from ON square to ON. And this one, what is the print grid again? TicTacToe, the print grid. Here, print grid. It should be from ON square to ON. Okay, so this one, instead of doing that, you can make the what grid, and that's basically to show I can have a reset grid string here. Basically what it does is reset grid string, reset layers. And basically it will be the same as this. Where is it? Here, point grid. Reset grid string. Okay, but instead of that, I want to use a string builder actually. It's gonna be new string builder, and we'll add everything here. sv.append and sv.append this, and then system.out. Okay, so this one instead of right. This one is gonna be this, then this one is gonna be sv.append this, and then this will be the same, sv.append, and lastly it's gonna be like this. Okay, then we can make like a grid string. Okay, then we can have a grid string. It's gonna be sv.toString, and I think it's already done. So now print grid, instead of print grid, we can make another one called print grid string. Okay, and this one is oh, let me think. Which one is easier though? Yeah, I think yeah, okay, anyway. System okay, now we can test it first. Actually, TicTacToe. Now we check. Oh, there's something wrong here. There. Oh, it's because of this. Got it. Okay. Yep. Nice. So it's already correct. So instead of this print grid, actually, I want to change it first based on the movement. Okay, so private void change grid string. It's gonna be based on the input that's given by the user. So anyway, we can count the string. Is it with space though? It's with space. Yeah, so for example, so we can split it first. I think string ports rows great string dot split this. Okay, and then we can change it actually rows dot and we can get it. So it's gonna be I plus 1, like 0 for example, so it's gonna be 0 1, right? Then I plus 1 char at till now we count 2 4 5. So if it's 2, it's gonna be 2 times n, 2 times j plus 1, and we change it to the new one. String input, okay, and then it's gonna be input char at 0. Oh, is it not possible for us to change it like this? Oh, oh, it's a thing there. Okay, we can change it to this. Is that a thing? Oh, yeah, you're right. We can do something like this. Why do you can't think about it? Cars. Input chocolate 0, and yeah, I guess rows I plus 1 will reassign again, so it will be full string cars. Yeah. Okay. And we will do this thing for checkboard actually. No, never mind. It should be current player play. Yeah. So the current player play will also change the grid setting. Oh, the tile file will have a string. So we have to get the get value. What is that though? Oh, it's from the grid. Well, that's gonna be a problem actually. Never mind. It's not. Because we can, instead of that, we can just change C grid ij value. And we work around with that. For the type tile. Yeah. The method change grid string is undefined. Let's see first. Do I have to set it before that or after that? This? No. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Yep. Okay. So now let's see. So now instead of print grid, we can just do a print grid string. And I suppose it's gonna be the same. Let's see. Well, it's not actually. Okay. Something is wrong. Print grid string. What is that? Oh, it's because I need to change the grid string. Will this be... Isn't this the same though? I do have a feeling it's gonna be the same. Because we're making a new one. We're gonna change the position locally. Should we not do this? I think we don't have to do this one. Because at the end it will be all in square, I think. String char, string rows. I mean, change grid string, and grid string is all in square. It's already all in square space. And if we convert it to a chart array, it's gonna be 1 squared anyway. So yeah, anyway, I don't think this is needed. So okay, so this one we don't need it anymore, I suppose. What is that? Grid string? Yeah, I don't think we should do that. Okay. So anything with a grid string, I think we have to remove that. Let me ask. What do you think about that? Okay, so in order to do that, let me remove this first. Okay, so in order to do that, we can use a string builder. Why didn't I think about that? Come on in. Okay, and this time we'll have a reset grid string. You know what, it's not a grid string, maybe it's a SB, grid SB, reset grid SB. Okay, private void reset SB. So grid SB is gonna be new string builder. Okay, and so new string builder, we'll put it here. So first thing, it's gonna be grid SV.append. Yep, basically everything here. If it's ln, then it's gonna be this. Okay, now the next one that I want to do is to change the grid. Okay, and this one, oh my god. So I'm thinking like because this one I suppose is considered as a one character. So let's count. So it's gonna be 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 4 6 7. Oh, I need the math here. Anyway, you will have to do, but let me write it up. Just a minute. Let me write it. For example, it's B2, so it's gonna be 1 1 here, input 1 1. So you have to multiply it twice, right? So I plus 1. I plus 1 times 2 times grid size. Plus 1 plus 2 anyway. 8, yeah, 8. Okay, I plus 1 times 2 times grid size plus 1. Oh wait, two space, always one space, so it'll always have two. Plus one again. And then plus the j is 1, 2, 4. 2 times j plus 1 plus 1. How about this? Okay, now we see whether it's correct or not. Okay, and it's gonna be input char at 0. Okay, and this one is gonna be changed grid sb ij grid ij dot get value. Nice, and all done. So lastly, print grid. What is print grid again? So instead of print grid, we'll just have to public void print grid string, and it's gonna be system.out println as grid sb.to string. Okay, now we check. Maybe it's not working. Yep, now let's check. Oh, look at that! It's a miss. It's a miss there. Now let's see which one is the problem. Maybe this is the problem. It looks fine, but is it fine? Is the question probably. Oh, wait. But when we reset, actually we have to. Oh, it becomes annoying now. Okay, so so annoying now, but I guess it's better than this. And by index in SB, how about that? Yeah, okay. So during the checking, we also have to not only to reset but also to change our SB now. Now is the annoying part. What is it? Checkboard. Reset value. Okay, so grid, it's gonna be a tile. And reset value. What's the problem? Okay. Uh, hmm. Okay, it's gonna be a problem. The grid, it doesn't store right now the coordinates, so we can change it to store it. Coordinates. How about that? Okay. So now when we do this, it's gonna be ij new int. Yeah. I guess it's correct now. Coordinates. And we'll just have a public get coordinates. Return coordinates. Okay, now surely there's gonna be a problem here, but it's okay. What I wanna know, oh, never mind, it's already there. Okay, got it. Okay, no, here. Okay, for a tile that gets that value, but not only that, we'll also have to get the coordinates. Okay. Why would you have to do this? Because you have to change the grid. Tile coordinate 0, and then current tile coordinate 2, 1, and the input. The input is gonna be the tile value actually. Current tile dot get value. Yep. So I suppose it's correct now. Supposedly. No, check. Yep. I suppose it's working. Yep. And it's done. Okay. Now it's done. So we have successfully done changing output from ON square to O1 actually now. Got it. So the next one is add setting for these attributes. Okay, so before we have we change this, I wanna do this one first. So tile.get value should be tile file and not string. String should only be during the print. which is correct. No way, that's limiting. Tile file, player tile file. Player and tile file. We don't need this anymore, to be honest. Let me think. This one, by the way, is not a coordinate, it should be coordinates. Let me just change it real quick. This one. Okay. Get value. So where should we store the map then? Is the question. The thing is, for me, I feel like it should be the player should have it, the mark. So let's say mark, okay. It should be them who have it. And we can have something like set mark. And it's gonna be a new char, new mark. New mark, and mark equals new mark. Okay. Why do we need a get value again? Let's try doing something like this first. We'll have a lot of problems here. Problems 11. Okay, so instead of doing that, thing is, I don't need this, you know. Just a minute. We can mark. Okay. Yeah. That's a return tag for, right? This is a return the value. Okay. Now change grid SB is gonna be tile fault. Actually, it should not be that. It should be a current player dot mark char mark. Yeah. Okay, current tile that gets value. This time instead because it's already there, I think we can just do it like this. How about that? Okay. This one is gonna be tile fall. No need. Because new. How about this? Okay. Oops, sorry. Okay. So what is O again? Let me check first. X is first, always second. Okay. Oh, we have to do it for the rest. Yeah. Here comes the annoying part. Okay. Let's see. Yep. I understand. I guess. Now the moment of truth. Maybe it's not working. Oh, it's empty, 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 empty. No, that's not good. Okay. This one, to be honest again, we don't need this. It should be something like this. Right? Yep. Okay. Now it's the problem, I think. Oh. How is it possible? Oh, because I see. So we already used the mark. Okay. Yeah. Now we check all the conditions. How did I win again? Oh, straight line. So it's gonna be B1, C2, A1, A3. No, C1. Okay. I suppose then the rest is fine. nice. 1. Oh, whoops. Then 8-3, 8-2, 2, 1, C1. Okay. Lastly, I want to check is what if the second player win. Let's say B3, A2, 3, C2. Okay. It works fine. Okay. So I guess it's already okay. Okay. Frame grid SB, let me see. Oh, I put this. Honestly, we don't need this. Yeah, now it's good. Yeah. Okay. Great. Okay. So yeah, basically what I did, I didn't change the scene, but what I did is I was checking the time complexity and space complexity for everything. So it's already the TicTacToe here. It's a reset everything, initialization, everything. So at first it's gonna be O squared because I have to reset the grid, and N is the grid size. Okay. SC also O squared because of this. And print rule 01, winner 01, 01. Okay, and then the next one will have a setting. Wait, let me check what to say. It's working now, right? Yeah, okay. And yeah, the setting we'll have to make it later. And the next one is a game. The game one is we check. So I was considering K like the number of times the user play, because for this game it doesn't always have to end at 9, but it's more like it can be played like infinite time. So I will just consider it as a K. And for each play, this one is 01 for sure, 01 also. And this one is the number of time the user do the input. I mean, I would say in on reference it's 1, but yeah, let's consider it as an L for now. And the next one is check one player. This one is a bit confusing, to be honest. The check one player, because this one seems like an O square, but the thing is, I feel like at max it will be filled 2n, which is XXX and O. So the number of checking, and we also have the early return here, so I feel like it will, instead of having an O square, it's gonna be an ON, because every time we encounter, like for example, this one is wrong already, we just don't do it anymore, but we have to keep checking, you know, because we have this early break. So I think on reference it's gonna be O square. ON, sorry. So in total, it's gonna be O, K, N plus L. Yep. And at the end, putting grid SB, winner, it's gonna close is all O1. Ending, TC is gonna be O1, SC is gonna be O1. Okay. So the next one that we're gonna do is the setting. That's it. Yep. Okay. So we can just have a set the setting. How about that? So it's easier, and it's gonna be grid size, so it has to be a grid size, and we'll just have to say like input format to make things easier for us. It's gonna be grid size, and then player 1 mark, player 2 mark. Okay. And then we use a scanner again. That way. It's gonna be the input, setting input. Okay. Setting, and then we check again. We have to do this in loop again. Just in case the user is wrong at making it. True. Then if check user setting input, if it's okay, then blank. Okay. Now it's gonna be static private void. No, not a void. It's gonna be a boolean. I think we should start though. You know what? Maybe not. Maybe we just start it. How about that? I think it's easier like that. Okay. So first we have to get the prepared grid size. Grid size. It's gonna be 0 first. Then char. Player 1 mark. Our TicTacToe needs to have a new function. Player has a function to change mark, right? Private change player mark. Player index. Enter player mark. and gonna be players, player index, mark, player mark. Simple as that. And it has to be public. Okay. Now. Invalid character constant? What does it mean? Okay. Now, now we have to trim everything. So it's gonna be string, input words, input a trim, dot split. It's gonna be this, same as before. We'll check if words length 2. I think we should just print this here. Wrong number of inputs. Return false. Then we check again. And we try. Grid size. Player, no. Words 0. Integer dot parse int dot 0. Catch exception e, and we can just system out println wrong input. Grid size is not an integer parameter. And then return false. Not only that, we have to check also whether the grid size, we don't want it to be too big and too small. So let's just set the grid size. Five, then return false. But we also have to say, hey, the input grid size should be 3 to 5. Okay, then we check the next one. If words 1 not length not equal to 1, then return then we check again if words 1 dot char. It should be player 1 mark equals to words 1 dot char and 0. Then if player 1 mark is equals to, because this is a default value, we don't want that to be. Then system.out println player 1 mark cannot be default mark hashtag, and then return false. This one also return false. Yep, I guess that's all for that. Now we check for the 2. Okay, and so this one, okay. So, okay, nice. And after that, then we just have to set everything, right? Yeah. So, TicTacToe, change. Is there a way for me to change the grid size? Yep. Nope. Okay. Then TicTacToe dot change layer mark. Layer 1 mark and TicTacToe layer mark 1. Yeah, I guess it's okay. No check it. So let's check this one first. Okay, from input of numbers. Okay, from your number of inputs. Nice. Grid size is not integer, so we can put this right now. For example, grid size will be 3 to 5. Let's have 3. I want this and this. Layer 1 is on the chart. Layer 1 mark cannot be default, so let's say it's a S, for example. And then hashtag, okay, and then long one from this, for example, or to the char, this default. How about this? Then A1, this is gonna be S now, and then B2, A2, C3, A3. Oh, okay. And I guess it's already okay. This one. Okay. So this one at the end, I think it's gonna be OL again. It's the number of inputs. Okay, let's just make it the same. Those two. SC is gonna be O1. Nice. So in total, it's gonna be O n squared plus K times L plus L. And yeah. And the space complexity is gonna be O n squared. Okay. So this one is also done. plus one maybe. mm, yeah, I guess it's okay. Anyway, I guess it's already okay now. And yeah, I guess it's so I just realized actually that there is a bug. So I just after the stream I tried to make it more tidy, print rule, like make it everything here. But the thing is, when we change the setting, this one, I mean we already reset the players, we already reset everything. But the thing is, the grid is only reset at once. So whenever we change, I feel like that the easiest way to do is change grid size, this one, right? So we'll have to reset grid again and reset grid SB, I think. This is just an extra, I think, and I feel like it should work now. Let's say 4XO, for example. And there was an error previously here. But anyway, it was all good now. And player 2 move out. I mean, just let me check. Okay. See 2 for example. Then everything works, right? 3. Yep. So yeah, just a little bit extra. A little bit improvement there. And yeah, I guess it's already good. Okay. So I just realized that this O square, it's really bad actually. I think like O square and then this is also O squared again, which is really bad. So I think I think instead of doing that, we can have like we can just return the value there and then like make a tic-tac-toe by using you know, just using this and like get the input first and then like initialize it after that. I think that will be better. So the one that I want to do right now is first things first, it doesn't return anything, right? So we need to make a new file, I think, and it's gonna be a setting input. Let's just call it like that. And this one will have, oh sorry, setting input .java, and this one will have public so it's gonna be an int of the grid size and also public char of player 1 mark and also public char player 2 mark. Okay. And yeah, so we can have a new constructor. Gonna be a grid size. Sorry, let me change this. And char2 p2 char p2, right? And then grid size will be grid size player 1 mark, player p1 and player 2 mark 0 p2. Yep. So this one again, so for the setting, I think instead of that we'll have a setting input. Okay, and this one, instead of return nothing, we'll return let me see. Okay, this one too. So I have to check the user, this one, right? So it's gonna be setting input. And instead of returning false, everything that is false will return null. Yeah. This time I don't think we have to do this right now. Okay. Instead we'll have a new setting input. And it's gonna be a what? It's gonna be grid size, player 1 more and player 2 more. Is that a thing here? Yes. Okay, so now we'll have a setting input. It's gonna be your return value. We'll store somewhere. Okay, and then we're gonna return red. Yes. What is wrong here? Oh, okay. So instead of doing that, we can just do it like this, because it's a different scope, so you can just do it like this for now. And this one, let's do it like this. Okay. Okay. Yep. Print rule setting. Yep. This one also setting input. It's gonna be a setting input, setting, and then we'll initialize after that. So this, instead of doing that, store it here. So the TicTacToe this time will have that in grid size jar p1 and jar p2, and change grid size will be grid size, change player mark 0 1, change player mark 1 p2. But this one obviously after we reset the players. Or instead of doing that, we can just give it to the also this, I can give it to the reset grid size. Then we check. Okay, and then reset player. Where's reset player? Or P2. And this time, so the player now will have a mark. Char mark. And we can just put it like this. And we'll get it. This time, oops, it's gonna be P1 and P2. Okay. And I suppose this one is going to be second input dot size, second input dot bigger 1 mark, inserting input bigger 2 mark. Okay. So this one TicTacToe is no more. This one also we don't need it anymore, I think. Okay, we don't need this, I suppose. Oh, yep. This one also, to be honest, we don't need it anymore. Okay, I guess everything is done now. Now we check. Lastly, we check. 3 so for example. Okay, C2 A2. Nice. Let's play again. This time we need 5, for example, and then I want a $sign in percentage sign. Okay. Now it works. I'll make it a little bit longer. One E2 and then E2, for example, E1. Okay, nice. Also, one last thing that I wanna say is we just have to add this one actually. So if the mark is the same, we don't want that to happen. Marks cannot be the same. Then return null. Okay. We'll check again. 4, for example, A and A. See, mark cannot be the same. So we set again 3 A and B, for example. Now it works. Okay. So yeah, I guess this is the final already. No more improvement, I would say. So yeah, thank you so much for the series.